Hi, this is Delcy, and today is September 10th, 2018. And I usually when I wake up in the morning, I just lay and depending on the time, just try to sleep a little and just think about things and then go back to sleep and then wake up and think a little. And it's a time of quietness for me. Even if I have something playing on TV, I um, I just spend time just thinking, and it's just little thoughts. But then it came up that tomorrow is September 11th, 2018, our anniversary, and yes, it's been uh, interesting. Uh, just interesting. And mm, mm, I guess it's starting to really show on my face. Before I couldn't express, pain or sorrow about that time other than disgustedness, when people were flying off the building because of it exploding, because of the airplanes, because of the terrorists, because of the Muslims. Mm. There was this painting that was painted back in the 70s, and it's known among the Muslims. They tend to it's not just that copy, but it's the African Muslims or the Africanized Muslims, people who are Americans who become African. It's their version of Africa, and then their version of Muslims. And in the 70s and 60s, they painted a picture, and it was prophecy, and they worship that picture. The picture is about a plane, and it was so beautifully painted. I couldn't believe it. And it flew into the towers. They had it beautifully painted and glorified with other things and stuff. Mm, mm. Well, every year it's gonna get really hard, and then I'm just gonna sit and just cry. And um, on another note, I think I'm gonna write September 11, 9/11, the anniversary, today, so I'll be ready tomorrow. I'll probably do that. I haven't written to do it. I do have another one, and this time I enlarged the font. Well, the font was too small, or it looked too small for me, and then I lowered the price from $100 to $3, I think. So it's a little bit more affordable. The ebook is about the same price, probably like 99 cents to 2.99. I have to check, and I will do that. And I wrote that last year. This year I'll have another one, and the book, I'll just work on that on the side because the requirements of Kindle is a little bit high, and even for poets is very high, the standards. So I have to I always obey rules and standards and requirements, and I always obey um, their manual uh, or manuscript on what they require so that my book goes out throughout the nations. But I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm so glad also that I only work for my company. I'm a single proprietor and I own my company only. I'm the only one who owns my company. I work hard, and when I play hard, I don't play illegally. I play legally, and usually it's to just to convey the message of the actual book. So if I write about flowers, that's really what I want to say. It's about flowers. If I'm writing about uh, people, then that's all I wanted to convey was people. Usually I'm straightforward, about 100%. Yeah, some interpretations makes me sit back and I'd be like, wow, really? And maybe, maybe might be on to that. Then I go check and see and check and see. And it causes me to lose some height sometimes because some people interpretations is very evil. And for some reason, God, he, side with them. And then I always got to go back and figure out what interpretation, because you're dealing with different religions, you're dealing with people, foreign people. And yeah, remember, God is foreign. He's over there in Israel. And so he's not American or Americanized. In America, we have real standards. I'm talking about some serious standards. We don't allow children to marry grown men or boys to marry grown females. I mean, that's child abuse. Um, we don't allow a lot of the things that you know foreign countries do. We're like a little bit more, uh, have more custom and more. Um, it's a terminology I want to say, but it's not being conveyed right now. But I'll speak about it later. And I was just meditating, and I don't know. Uh, he got so mad with me, Christ did, that he snapped, and I saw him open the door and let my enemies in. And for the past months, I've been dealing with enemies, and some of them all my life. When I look back on it, oh, it's time for me to go. But I'll try to talk to you about it later.